what's up, killers? It is your final girl, Mel, and this is My Killer Podcast. What's up, guys? Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate you greatly. This is another new Blu-ray weekly update. Last week was a bit of a bummer, so I'm going to start off this week talking about the films that I didn't receive last week but have received since then. So, starting off, I did end up getting Dead Again. I'm super excited about this one. It has been a very long time since I have seen it, so I'm excited to check it out again. From what I remember, this woman is cheating on her husband with another man. They end up killing him, and then he ends up coming back from the dead, I believe is what ends up happening in this one. The case is not great. This feels like one of those recycled cases. It feels very cheesy. I was staring at this cover for the longest time yesterday, and I don't know why I never noticed this before. I literally never noticed this before because this is the original cover, right? And you see this woman's face on there. And for the longest time, I always thought that was the only thing on there. But now that I've seen it, I can't unsee it. So the other day, whilst I was staring at this fucking thing, there's a man's face on here too. So if you cover this up and you kind of cover up part of her mouth, there's a man's face right here. Like this is his eye, his nose, this is his forehead. Right? Can you see it? Can you see the man's face? Yeah. I never noticed that before. For the many, many years that I remember seeing this cover, I never noticed that before. It's kind of embarrassing, but whatever. So I did end up getting this in the mail. I ordered What Lies Beneath with this one, and that one I did get a shipment notification on, so I should still be receiving that one. However, you will probably see that in next week's video. So unfortunately, I didn't get that one. You guys saw these already in my unboxing video, but I was not able to show you in my weekly update video last week, so I thought I would show you. I did receive my Halloweens, so I'm super thankful and super excited for these. I ruined the cover on one of them already. I got my posters. I saw on Instagram that somebody else got the posters too, and each one of their posters was in its own individual tube, and all of mine came in one tube. I mean, I don't care. This saves on packaging for me, but I was curious as to why that was a thing. Maybe it was because they got the bigger package with like the vinyls and stuff, and I didn't. I don't know, but whatever. It just, in my mind, I was like, how annoying would it have been to receive 5 of those? I don't know. So getting into this week's pickups, I'm going to start off with, I did grab Inglourious Basterds Steelbook. However, after seeing reviews, specifically Films at Home review of the transfer, I opted to return it, because I heard the transfer wasn't as good. And there are some speculations as to whether or not he was right about his review of the transfer. But then he made a post on Instagram showing 2 different images and just specifically asked people to tell him which one they preferred. Not tell him what's right or wrong or try to, guess right which one was which. Just very simply asked them which one they preferred, and they all preferred the top image. So if you haven't seen this, go to Instagram and check out Films at Home's Instagram and look for this post, because he just wanted to know which one everybody thought looked better to them. Turns out when the results came in, everybody preferred the Blu-ray's image. So I did opt to send that one back. And yeah, I know normally I sit here and I recommend everybody watch a movie to formulate their own opinion and everything like that, but I'm not a professional. I don't know a lot about the transfer process. I don't know a lot about what goes into making a 4K from a Blu-ray or a Blu-ray from a DVD or anything like that. I can tell you what I know based off of the extensive research that I do on these films that I have, But other than that, I'm not a professional. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, well, you say this transfer sucks, so I'm going to buy it and I'm going to see for myself and then I'm going to give my opinion. I'm probably never going to do that. And from what I've found based off of watching his reviews of 4Ks, I agree almost 100% of the time with what he says about them. So I am very confident in my decision to return Inglourious Basterds because I want to buy the movie that looks the best to me. And to me, I also agreed that that top image looked better than the bottom image. So I did opt to return that. Plus, it saves me a little bit of money to like buy something else. I'm not a huge Inglourious Basterds fan. I watched the movie when it came out and it was fine. I appreciated it for what it was. It was entertaining and it was a movie that I would probably watch again, but is it a movie that I'm super excited, so excited to have the 4K that I'm going to buy a bad transfer and spend a lot of money on a steelbook? Maybe not. So I did have it. I have since returned it, and those are my reasons why. Hit me in the comments and let me know if you guys purchased that film and what you thought about it. Moving on, you guys have seen my unboxing of this, I'm sure. If you haven't, I'll link it below. I'll link my unboxing of the Halloweens below as well. But I did pick up Legend. I'm super excited about this. I am so happy to have it. It is so squishy, and I love this movie. It's straight from my childhood. The nostalgia is real with this one. And I also nabbed up Free Guy Steelbook, the Best Buy exclusive. I'm super excited about this one. The steelbook looks pretty squishy. I have not seen this film, so I am definitely going to want to check it out here soon. But from what I understand, it's Ryan Reynolds and his usual character, but I appreciate that character for what it is. I find it completely hilarious, so I'm super excited to check this one out. And next I picked up Green Knight 4K. I have not seen this one either, and frankly, I have heard mixed reviews about this one. I've even heard the telling of the story differently from one person to another. So that's part of the reason why I wanted to pick this one up, was because I honestly have no idea now, because I've heard one person tell a little bit about the film, and then I heard another person tell a little bit about the film, and they were kind of different. I'm not normally an A24 fan. I'm not going to lie. I don't normally like A24 films, but I'm going to give this one a go. I heard visually it's really beautiful, and I opted to get the 4K just because... why not? Lastly, I did order A Deadly Friend from Scream Factory, and I have not received it yet. So I'm assuming with all of the Halloween debacle that they had going on, Deadly Friend kind of fell to the wayside a little bit, but as soon as the Halloweens get cleaned up, maybe then they'll start sending out the other things that they have coming up. I don't know, but maybe I'll have that one for you next week to show you. But that is it. That is my haul. That is what I got. Let me know what you guys picked up this week. If you picked up this groovy Legend set, let me know. Also, let me know what you thought about Green Knight. I am interested. So once again, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you want to further help support me and my channel, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and kill that bell for your girl. Share me with your friends. If you want to further help support me, jump on over to my Patreon and you can see all the ways you can do so over there. But until the next time we gather, have a killer day. Peace.